He said we must rapidly begin to shift from a thing-oriented society to a person-oriented society. The giant triplets of racism, materialism, and militarism are incapable of being conquered. That's what we're confronting with McGill. This triplets. We're all consumers. We have to return back to our humanity. Resistance is movement building for power. Resilience is to survive and thrive through ecological transition. Restoration is to returning back to the web of life what has been forced by greedy people, sociopaths and a few psychopaths, to the chain of the market, and to allow for our planetary systems to heal. We know the earth has wisdom, right? If you let stuff go, it doesn't go like wild, it goes to its balance. Ecosystems are living, they're evolutionary. And reimagine is to weave an irresistible, transformative narrative of how.
In the Wall Street Journal, the real reason why he was buying the land. He said, I need to create scarcity. I need to drive up the value of land, and there I'm banking it. I'm pulling it out of circulation, and I'm going to hold it so the price can increase. Yeah. That's not how we operate in Detroit. And so the Community Land Trust and Conservancy is to promote a human-centered, person-centered, community-centered solution to all of our land and to all of our housing stock. So yes, we live in broke-down neighborhoods, and some of them are challenged, but that don't mean we broken. Yep. We might have some problems, but that don't mean we don't have no solution. We might have in our neighborhood some drug dealers, but that don't mean they can't be rehabilitated. We might get into some situations where we got some people doing some desperate acts, but that don't make us no desperate people. So we collectively have to be the drivers of solution. Solution, solution, solution. A community land trust.
Millennials says this is not it. I want to be next to culture and vibrancy and some other folk. This is too monochromatic. I'm not feeling this. So they come back to the central city. And what's been happening is profound waves of displacement. We have to find a way to integrate and bring in and attract, but at the same time, not displace and uproot. So there's this profound shifting and turning that's happening in our housing, in our economic order, in our institutions, in our governance, and this profound system of privilege and displacement. We get hundreds of people being evicted in Detroit. Their humanity has been marginalized. Somebody saw fit to say, you don't have the right to live here, so I want you gone. And so young people have to participate in a dialogue on how do you enter community? How do you get rerouted? How do you leave suburbia and come back to the central city, get some relationships and get rooted? Affirm place, affirm projects and programs, affirm the children, affirm the old people, affirm the community and its right to be self-determined. And that's at people would call it at the top, but I would call it that's at the root of it. It's affirming of people in place and acknowledging that we are a community and we're a collectivity, and being able to deal with the issues that comes up from the tensions of our lives and the tensions of community life. Found reciprocity in our system work. Things are leveraged. Nothing is independent. Everything is important. In permaculture, the small becomes the great. So these little bugs and things that are crawling, you're looking at them like, wow, you're beautiful, right? Because they're informing the whole.